That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to stay focused on my work. Okay. Yeah. I just thought I'd just throw that in there.
Of course, it
Yeah.
wouldn't be you, Uncle T, if you didn't throw something in
Okay.
there.
Well, thank
But let me throw this in real
you.
quick.
Okay, go ahead.
The music selection is
Mhm.
is amazing.
Well, thank
Uh,
you.
that was the, that was the first thing that caught me. I was like, okay, for the past 2 weeks, I've just been listening to Cool Rhythms '98
Well, thank you.
solely,
Thank you.
and I was like, okay, I'm hearing a little bit of everything. I
Right.
think I even heard
Hmm.
Harold, Daryl Hall, and John Oates.
Yep, you did.
I was like, okay, really, they have always they're one of my favorite.
Okay. Okay. Well, hold on. Let me give you a shout out on that. Yeah. Blue Eyed Soul Brothers and Soul Sisters.
Yes,
Yep.
Blue Eyed Soul,
Yep.
Blue Eyed Soul Brothers, and
Hmm.
then something else caught my ear too,
What's that?
and I was like, okay, you're you're playing, you're still playing R. Kelly,
Yeah. Yeah, I am. Because
yeah,
you.
and
Yeah. Go
go
ahead.
ahead, go
Yeah.
ahead.
No. Go ahead.
And the reason I brought that up is
Hmm.
because R. Kelly and all of his
Right.
extra
Right.
extra stuff
Right. Right. Right.
um, throw a lot of people off from just the artist himself.
Mm-hmm.
And
Mm-hmm.
I respect anyone that is able to separate the two,
Right.
because if we're not going to separate the two, then we need to take a lot of other music off
Of course.
of stations as
Of
well.
course. Of course. And let me give you a shout out for saying that. Hold on. You're absolutely right. Absolutely
And
right. Yeah, go ahead. You can finish. Mm-hmm.
my disclaimer is I don't
Mm-hmm.
condone anything that has been said.
Mm-hmm.
Excuse me, anything that has been proven
Mm-hmm.
against him. I
Mm-hmm.
do say this though: there are a lot of other people that need to be in there with him,
Yeah, I totally agree.
and until that happens, I feel like we shouldn't throw stones. And I just found pleasure in hearing the instrumentals that you were playing
Mm-hmm.
of his music, and I was like, okay, I'm going to have to say something about that when we get on the air. I think it's
Okay.
a good point to make.
Well, thank
Might be a
you.
little controversial, but
Yeah.
it's okay.
Yeah, it is. Hold on. Let me give you a shout out on that. Yeah. And let me just say this to you, Ms. TP. Thank you for that, and I really really appreciate it. At the end of the day, let me just say this. I have always been the one. I never been a follower. I always been a leader. My opinion and my take on this with R. Kelly is just like I said before when he was going to trial and before they convicted him. I said this. I said, you guys, if you cannot separate his music, which is his business, from his personal life, then that's your problem, not mine. Because at the end of the day, you cannot take the genius, okay, of him being a music producer and writer away from him. Even though he's locked up for something personal, okay, one has
Exactly.
nothing to do with the other. And like I told him, I said, listen, if you don't like what we're doing over here, go and listen to another radio station because this is what we do. I respect this man. He's still an artist as far as I'm concerned. Well, look at Akon.
There's so
There was
many.
so many of them. And Akon came out and made monster hits in there. The main one he made that made him popular was I'm in jail, believe it or not. I'm locked
And everything that also here we go with P Diddy. We're getting ready to go down the same rabbit hole. And
up.
there's those are just two. that I named, and they
Right.
just happen to be black artists, but there are
Yes.
so many artists of
Yes.
other
Yes.
ethnicities that are
Yes.
in that same
Mm-hmm.
barrel.
Mm-hmm.
That is a nasty barrel to be in, of course,
Mm-hmm.
with the
Mm-hmm.
allegations and everything. But um, I just don't like when things are not looked at. Black and white is typically what most things are not. Most things
Right.
are gray.
Right.
And I wish that we could learn to just look at things from the gray area
Right.
and really be able to see the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And again,
Mm-hmm.
that's not saying anything about the allegations. I'm
Right.
talking about the
Right.
music.
Right.
The music.
Exactly.
The
Exactly.
music.
Yeah. Exactly. All right. Let me
The
give it.
music.
Let me give it a shout out.
And I certainly didn't mean
Well,
to go down that rabbit hole.
huh? Say what now?
I certainly didn't mean to go down that rabbit hole, but
No,
it
but
just
it's
was.
okay. It's okay because listen, this is why we are here. This is why Cool Rhythms 98, this is why we are here. And it's just like I told my workers who have come over, some still here, some gone. We're here for one thing, and that's to bring the information to the people, to entertain them, and all at the same time to try, if we can, to protect them from harm out there, in the public from from the bad guys.
Yes.
Being advocates of the elderly, the kids, and the people that don't have any backup or can't get any kind of justice or whatever the case may be. So at the end of the day, it's just like I said, this is why we're here. This is why we have the DJs. This is why we have the talk shows to bring up certain topics to let people be aware, to let people know what's going on, and to allow them to give their intake on the topic so they can put their 2 cents in. And so we can try to find a solution to the problem. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hold on one second. Hold on one second. Yeah, I'm just okay. Go ahead. Now, what were you saying? Start from the beginning.
When we're speaking our truth,
Mm-hmm.
it allows everyone to be able to grab a piece or a nugget from
Mm-hmm.
what's being spoken and
Right.
apply it to their truth. And we might come in the middle and come to a sensible reasoning. And this has nothing to do with what I said about R. Kelly or P. Diddy. This
Amen.
is just about life in
In
general. We
general,
should
yeah, yeah,
aspire to be amazing
yeah, yeah.
humanitarians.
I totally agree. Let me give you a shout out. All right. All right. All right, well, listen, we got to take a little quick station break. And when we take a quick station break, we'll be back. And hey, I am here with no other than Ms.TP, as I call her, better known as DJ Tippy. And she will be here with Cool Rhythms 98. And her show will be coming on next week. And we want you guys to tune in. She's got some great ideas planned for her show, and I don't think you want to miss it. So we'll be back in a few. Stay with us.